Well, 2025, certainly the start of it is giving you a very good idea of what the energy is going to be like this year. And you can see it's not for the weak at heart or the weak of stomach, because this is a revolutionary type of energy. It's a pioneering energy. It's insistent upon extreme change. And so we're seeing it in every level of life, from our planet to fires, to systems crumbling, and revelations coming to fruition, lights getting turned on, just understanding that we're in a significantly and a profoundly different time, certainly in American history, but on the planet. So there's always two sides to these coins. Yeah, it's jarring, it's shocking, and it's like, oh my gosh, now what? But the now what is where the possibility lives. The now what is where we go inside and find our originality, find our pioneering way, where we find invention. So this week is, in many ways, there's some really lovely energy the first 3, 4 days of the week, lots of possibility in here, but there's also some underlying agitation and undercurrent that this is sort of the feature of 2025. So it sort of marks why I've been putting all these things on the calendar about inner strength, inner world, and building that mental and spiritual strength so that we can face the energies that we're seeing and create something wonderful from it, because we certainly can. I'm still sticking with my predictions about we're going to see interesting artistry. We're going to see interesting, not only in the Hollywood community, but in musicians. We're going to see interesting works of art. We're going to see protests. It's really fascinating. We just have to remember there's always two sides to every coin. And I think you have to think of this energy in terms of, if you've been sedentary for a long time, and then all of a sudden you have to get up from the couch and go exercise, it's a little shocking. Oh my gosh. And energetically, that's kind of what we're doing. We're certainly in the US. We're coming out of complacency. We're coming out of, oh, this is not business as usual in any kind of sort of way in the United States or anywhere else. Now what? And that's a really interesting place to be. You don't have to fear it. You just have to ready yourself to do what you have to do to be you in the world and make the contributions that you were born to make. All right, my friends, I like this week. I think we get some interesting opportunity for connection. I think there's nice opportunity for professional pursuits later in the week and as we get into next week. But it's just a great snapshot of what we're looking at energetically for the rest of the year. Now, I want to remind you, after we get past the middle of April into May, things are going to go a lot smoother. So we'll have a sense of how patterns are going to be developing. But I think most of us will be really digging deep these first few months of the year to think, what am I going to be doing this year that's different than before? What part of myself am I going to be developing that I haven't developed before? It's a great year for expansion in that regard. And so it holds true for those of you doing new business, going to college, new health plan. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you're doing that's new, that's different than you haven't done before. Pretty exciting times. All right, my friends, have a great week. Looking forward to your comments and questions.